why don't you think that you were able to build on that start you had there,
We weren't accurate enough really in a couple of areas. I felt, you know, particularly in our first 20 minutes, we had a couple of opportunities that we just weren't sharp enough at taking. And also, you know, I think there was about 8 points that we left out there, goal kicking wise, and you can't afford to do that against a side like Munster. We had our opportunities to win this game, but we weren't accurate enough, and in fairness to Munster, you know, they just kept coming at us, and they know to win matches, and that's what they've done here tonight, and all credit to them.
Back down to know-how and nous, do you think, Nigel? I mean, they played the referee, they played everything.
Well, yeah, they're going to do that, aren't they? You know, that's the type of team they are. But like I said, I think that the disappointing thing from my point of view is that there were opportunities there which would have allowed us to win the game, and those were in our control, and we didn't actually take those opportunities.
That period, just between 73 or 74 minutes, I think that was a key turning point.
Yeah, you know, that's really where they show their experience. You know, they put a lot of pressure on us. We weren't composed enough really, and we should have just stayed in there and held on to the ball. You know, something that they're very good at doing. I'm a bit frustrated at the contact area. You know, this thing about sealing off has gone out of the game. It's not, you can't do it, but if you can, and it's not going to be refereed, then we'll do it as well. So, you know, that's a bit of a frustration. But having said that, you know, I take my hat off to them. They've come here. We were very confident about what we could do today. We did have our opportunities to win the game, but we just weren't accurate enough, and they've had a big result for them. But we've always looked upon this as a two-series game, and we've got to go out there to Munster and get something out of that game. So, you know, it's going to be tight, but it's going to be tough. But we knew that all along.
Difficult to pick yourself up after?
No, not difficult. The boys are hugely frustrated in there with their performance and the lack of accuracy, and they want to get back on the pitch and put in a big performance. It's always tough when you play against a team of that quality, but you know, we probably didn't do ourselves justice here today.
Will going to Munster be any more difficult than going to Northampton? I mean, you went there and showed them. I mean, can you do that next week?
Well, I don't know is the answer. You know, we'll wait and see. I mean, it's a very tough place to go, but we'll go there all guns blazing and we'll have a crack at it, like we did with Northampton. You know, we're not hiding away from what we're trying to do here. You know, we're making huge progress. I firmly believe we could have won today before the game, and we could have won if we'd have been accurate, but we just weren't accurate enough. And this was sort of test level intensity, and there's no margin for error, and there was too much in our game.
Did scrum problems come back and haunt you again?
The scrum, I don't know, it wasn't such a big issue today. I thought the biggest issue for me was the contact area, and particularly when they had the ball, it was very difficult for us to get anywhere near it. And it's got to be a fair contest. But as I say, you know, if we can do that these days, then we'll do it ourselves.
Does having a test match the week before disrupt your plans greatly, or does it make life difficult?
I mean, it's not perfect, but we knew it was going to happen, and you know, the boys have been great. They've been energised, and that, we're not using that as an excuse, but it's not great. And but it was, as I said, we had that game within our grasp to win it ourselves, if we'd have been more accurate. But
just looking at Cardiff last night, they looked slightly dislocated. I don't see a great deal of you, but you know, I've seen enough on television to suggest that you're normally much more fluid than that.
Yeah, it's not great, and I don't think anybody wanted that game, but we had it, and we just had to try and work around it. You know, we're not using that as an excuse, but it's not perfect.
You had the chance to, you had a chance to win the game, sort of 72, 73, 74, 75. You had an awful lot of possession. Did you feel there was a couple of wrong options? I don't know. Or what did you feel about that particular?
Yeah, we were frustrated. You know, we just got to show more composure in those areas. But I think that's a general point. As I said earlier, I think even in the first half, we had a couple of chances to maybe get more out of the game than we did, and it was just a lack of accuracy and composure that let us down. But you know, we were playing at a very high level against a team that's used to bringing that intensity with and without the ball, and they pressurise you, and you know, that's why they win matches.
But there are 2 points in it. You go and win there, and you're going to draw there. Even it just keeps you going to the end.
Absolutely, you know, there's still a lot of points in this tournament for us, and we're really disappointed that we've lost this game, because I keep on saying we could have won it. But we've got to be really positive about going out to Munster. We can't be negative about going out there, because we've got no chance then. We'll go out there and we'll have a crack at them, and we'll see where that takes us. I think we've got a team that's capable of winning out there, but we just have to be a lot sharper and a little bit smarter than maybe we were today.
Is this next week as much a test of character as it will be of ability?
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing that the Munster do, as much as they've got a lot of talent on the field, they've got a lot of character and spirit in the side as well, and that's what they showed today. And I was happy with the way our boys went about their business. We just weren't accurate enough in key moments.